Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 9th, 2024. This is for Libra, last shuffle for Libra. Let's see what's going on. Libra, we have status quo and we have behind a mask. So this tells me here that don't let anyone interfere with how you feel and what you're doing. Don't allow your surroundings to influence how you feel about life, how you feel about you in general, where you're going, where you're headed. Don't let other people determine what you do for other people. You know, you could be dealing with certain people, like you're very generous, and you dealing with people who are like very stingy, and they're like, I wouldn't help them do that, that, that. Don't let anyone interfere or influence your decisions at all. You need to just, it needs to be your way all the way. But you're dealing with people who are in that space of trying to manipulate you into doing things their way. This may shock you that they're not happy unless you're doing things their way. Yeah, I'm seeing people being really, really stubborn about this too. With the magician over the whole reading, they have so much conviction about what they think is right that they may be really, um, they may be really pushy, really trying to convince you. Like they're really trying to convince you. Status quo is Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, Tower, and Ten of Cups. It's gonna shock you how stubborn they're gonna be, how they're gonna be all in your face. Like, I mean, this is the only way to do something. This is the way to do it. They're not gonna let up on that. It's gonna be really, really. I think it's gonna not just confusing, shocking. Not even that. You might be like appalled, like okay, or annoyed almost. Like what? Okay, like it feels like you want to rain on my parade a little bit. I feel like people do want to rain on your parade just a little bit. Behind a mask, the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, and this is talking about what you need to be like. Have a blank face. You know, they're telling you that that may be your intention, but you're really going to give people a face like walk away now. I feel that's here. Um, Behind it all too, you need to be more focused on your way, what you do, what you like to do, what makes you happy. If it makes you happy, because I'm seeing a lot of generosity, or you're not giving up on something, someone else, other people around you, someone else or other people in general are not going to give up on their stance either. This is what I think makes people happy because it makes me happy. And you're like, well, that's you. Okay. You wouldn't do it, but I am. So back up. Dark thoughts, Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon. And so I'm seeing a big dark thoughts. You may be thinking in the future, like, what are they going? What next? Like, what are they going to expect? What are they going to think next? Like, what's coming out next with these people? I feel that you're trying to work on. It's almost like you don't know where where this decision or the decisions that you make or whatever actions you take or the things you say, you don't know where it's going to lead, but you're in this place of saying, I'm sure that whatever it is not something I can't bear. I can work through this. I can fix it if I have to. I don't know what it is, but I can be creative about it to fix whatever this issue is. And we have friends and colleagues. Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. These are people that don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. These people don't know what makes them happy to begin with. They're only happy when it is against another person or when it's connected to another person. They don't have a clue what makes them happy. I just saw a video, a very short one, and I think it was on TikTok, but it was like on shorts on another platform. I think it was a TikTok video. And it said, this guy was like, listen, I'm 30 something years old. I'm married. I have children. And he said he had to go to a therapist because he's like, I don't think that I like my life sucks or anything. I'm just here to see how I can make it better. This therapist was like, well, who are you? And so he breaks it down. I'm a dad, I'm a this, that, and third. And she was like, well, that only speaks on, father only speaks on who you are to children. Husband only speaks to who you are to your wife. And what you do for a living is only speaks to the relationship you have with your career. But without all those things, who are you? And there are people that you are working with or friends with, the people that you're surrounded with. This is talking about like if you go to work or you're at home quite a bit or whatever, you have friends, whatever it is, that environment around you are those that are confused about what that is. They don't know who they are unless they are connected to something or in contrast to something. They have to have something to bounce off of in order to know who they are. And so that's part of the reason why Spirit may be saying to you that you can't let anyone mess up your song. You can't let them come in and just start bogarting on your compositions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, the note is here, sing it the way I said. Like that's what we're gonna do. Okay, this isn't an impromptu, you know what I'm saying, improv night kind of thing. We're not making improvisations on what I say makes me happy. That's just what it is. And so there's a lot of energy of saying no matter what comes, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to handle it or fix it. But you may be feeling like um, you may be thrown off if you allow other people to influence what you're doing. If you allow them to convince you to do it their way, you may feel really, really off. You don't know what, like you can't really feel your way through this because it's not really your path. You need to follow your North Star. Okay. Stay in tune with that. And yeah, because you've got some, man, these are really stubborn people. It might shock you to see how, like, how serious they are about you need to do it this way. You're like, excuse me? You might be in that space here for this to be here, okay? So you could be dealing with well, I want to say too, your friends and colleagues, I wanted to say too that a lot of them may always ignore you because they don't see your point of view. It's not even ignore, but like they don't, it doesn't connect when you talk to them too, because it's like they think that you're the one that's delusional, but they're the ones that aren't sure about who they are and what really makes them happy, but they want to tell you how to be happy. Anyhow, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Main signs also we have Virgo and Capricorn, so you could be a Virgo Libra cusp or a Libra Scorpio cusp here. Or you could be dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, but you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.